Alright, I just got new broadcasting software, and with this software, since I'm not using Minecraft's integrated Twitch service, I can run any version of Minecraft I want, including older ones, and I actually went and loaded up an older version that can run Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders just to give it a test. I think the frame rate's going to be too low to run it like this all the time, but I figured let's go check out Ustoria and see how it looks with those shaders in. So one of the first things you notice is stuff seems to be quite a bit darker, and that's because the way the lighting works in this shader pack is very I don't know, I guess the word would be realistic. And I mean, realistically, look at this room, there's these torches on the walls that have this like orange glow. I mean, that's how a normal torch would work. So you're kind of getting that glow from them, but that's better. That's one of my biggest issues with this mod pack is the lighting. Honestly, it's a little irksome. But so you go out here and you can you get a really good example of that lighting where you got the glow from the torches, but you see here that it's pretty dark over in this corner. So it's daytime, so outside should be just fine. And you'll see like here, like you got a little glow from the torches, but it's not actually lit in a lot of spots. We'll head outside. I think our eyes are gonna have to adjust a little. So yeah, there's like a crazy cloud mod pack or shader pack in there. So yeah, the idea is that there's like proper shading and stuff and all that. I might load up a single player world as well, just to show you guys a little more. But you see how water is loaded in, and it looks very, very watery. It's very pretty. You can kind of see my shadow. It's right there on the ground. It's tough to tell. I think that's just because of what time of day it is, and the sun is behind the clouds. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so you got that reflection from the sky on the water, but it still has to have Minecraft water physics, so it looks kind of blocky weird, but I've seen this work really well with certain resource packs. With the vanilla pack, or what I'm running, which is just like a higher pixeled vanilla pack, it's not as nice, but you can see like grass movement, like it's kind of just swaying in the wind. You could see as the sun starts to go down, my shadow's a little more prominent now. You could see shadows from buildings really defined, like over here. It like cuts down really nice right there, so you head like back here onto my fishing dock. Like, who wouldn't want to fish off this dock? This is like amazing. But as you can probably see, my frame rate is kind of horrid bad. It's working, but not as nice as I'd like it to be. So probably won't stick with this very much. I noticed that stained glass is really tough to see through. I'm not sure if the shader pack is just reacting weird, but it's very tough to see through stained glass, so I'm sure like if I went into like the little storage space down here, it's probably dark as balls, even though normally when you come down it's lit really well. Yeah, that one torch gives that like kind of fire glow. I'm not worried about monsters spawning because the block light levels are still fine, but see, it's hard for me to even move because of this frame rate. But no, yeah, like this is it's a really cool shader pack, and I could probably do like a single player thing on a server. It doesn't run quite as well, but it looks just gorgeous, like it's crazy. Ooh, inside the bank looks cool. And I suppose, because this is like black stained glass or something, and it's got some goofy brown to it. So yeah, I don't know, stained glass is being glitchy. I don't know if it's that color because of the torches or what, but yeah, you'll see redstone lamps give off a ton of light compared to the torches with this mod pack. So yeah, you go down here, which is all torch lit, so it's like kind of creepy, honestly. So if this was something I would run, it would definitely make me want to use more redstone lamps, because the torch light is too dark. It drives me nuts. So I'm just trying to fly. There we go. Looks like we got our sun finally going down. You can see, like, where's the shadow of the dollar sign on the roof of the bank is right there. Like, that's crazy to me that kind of stuff is in right now. So yeah, the shadowing, it looks just unbelievably nice. I mean, otherwise it's the same textures, you know. I mean, there's like subtle changes, like grass I showed before kind of waves around a little, and water has been improved immensely. I actually have clouds turned off. This is in the sky, and I don't actually think you can even get to it, because you know how you can actually fly above clouds when you're in creative and you can build up above them. These are actually in the sky portion, so you can't actually get above those clouds, but it looks immensely better. You can have regular clouds turned on too, but there's just not really a point. So as nightfall hits, it's gonna look interesting, because I know this place is not lit very well, so at least not exterior wise. A lot of the interior buildings are decent, but so yeah, exterior wise the lighting is going to be a little wonky. Yeah, you see the glowstone that's in the floor there is starting to really kind of pop. So you see the sun going down there, and it's got that like square around it. I don't know. And then I think, yeah, we got the moon coming up. You can see the sky starting to change. It's kind of gradual, but it's actually happening really quick. And there goes all the light. I wonder if the texture on the moon's going to change, or if that's the one they're using. I don't know, but now you can really get a grasp for how fucking dark this place is. Like, you got a little bit of lighting, you got some glow from the bank. Even the street lights just don't do enough. Holy, what the fuck? Lighting glitch on the spider, I guess? Why are you white? Yeah, lighting glitch on the spider. I noticed there are some lighting glitches too when you break blocks, which happened the last time I loaded this up. I actually haven't tried it again this time, but it's interesting. But yeah, so this is Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders, and I had to run an older version of Minecraft, because I have to use the Forge mod pack to allow it to work. But it still runs like this server just fine. Yeah, even like, because this is actually pretty well lit. It looks kind of cool with all that lighting. But yeah, so you get a new perspective on how things should be lit, supposedly, you know? Because right now looking at this, and you know, it's like, damn, we obviously do not light up nearly enough, because this is just ridiculous. We would light up the bare minimum, like, honestly, that's what it is. I bet you money if I go down into the basement of the jail, it's going to be just dead dark. Yeah, this is really dark. The only thing down here lighting anything is these redstone torches, which gives off a light level of like 2 or something ridiculously small. But yeah, so combining this with different resource packs would actually make this game probably really amazing if you could get it to run really well. So I think let's and then I mentioned before I'm running a broadcast software now, so I'm not using the Twitch TV interface that's directly integrated with Minecraft. So in theory, I could actually probably log off and load up a single player world and it won't interrupt. I don't want to load up the For Idiots Like Me thing right now. Let's just run up this test world. Yeah, so this runs a lot smoother just because it's not a multiplayer thing. So maybe I could run Minecraft for Idiots Like Me on that. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so this is just single player world. I've just loaded up randomly just to test this stuff out. It's and yeah, you can see like even like wheat kind of like flows around in the breeze and stuff like that, as well as all the grass. You know, things like that. Water again looks just amazing. Like from the right angle, you could probably see my reflection or something, you know, like, or you can see like my shadow, which is just kind of nuts. The one thing I did want to show, which is actually it's brand new. They just updated this, because this is just updated within like the last 2 or 3 weeks, and they just put in something new, which is really cool. We're gonna do it in a sec here. Alright, yeah. They did something with rain, which actually looks really cool. So you got your rain, and it actually it kind of makes it like that foggy, misty kind of look to everything, which is I think really cool for the weather. It actually makes rain kind of debilitating, which I mean a regular rainstorm of this level would do that. But the thing they just added is these ground reflections from the water that pools in the ground from the rain. That is amazing. I can't believe they actually got this to work. Like, this is nuts. Like, it literally looks like I'm splashing around in puddles on the ground. Like, it's crazy. Like, I expect to jump and see water splash. Like, that's how realistic this looks right now. Yeah, no, it's nuts. And then yeah, you can see like it's tricky because I think it does like every surface, not just the ground. So you'll see it like on the side of this building too, which is a little odd. But I mean, the fact that they got it to work as well as they did is just amazing. And then if we turn the rain off, let's just stand right here. So yeah, the rain starts to fade off. You'll see the ground is still wet. Those textures are still kind of wet. And then as we're sitting here, kind of looking at those surfaces, over time you'll notice it start to fade, and then like the ground is actually drying out. Like because the rain is done, the sun is out, the ground is drying, and you're seeing that slowly fade away. So now the reflection is basically gone. Like, I want to shake the hand of the people that can code like this. This is amazing. So, but yeah, so that was just a quick video on just kind of going over that unbelievable shaders thing. And yeah, maybe we'll use it for Minecraft for idiots like me, because it looks like it runs pretty solid on a single player world. So, as far as server goes, I don't probably be able to do that. Okay, so I have a little pop-up here. I'm dropping a lot of frames and I don't really know why. Hey, I also like the fact that you can see my mouse. I noticed that you couldn't see that, and with Minecraft for Idiots Like Me, that's actually going to be nice. That has to do more with the broadcasting software and not other stuff, but anyways, yeah, so this that's like my new jump into the new broadcasting software I'm using, and figured we'd take a look at something cool that I wasn't able to do before I had it. So I think from here, God, I'm sorry, it's really cool that the sun actually reacts to the clouds. So like if it's behind the clouds, you don't get quite as strong as shadows. Everything just looks kind of overcast. But then when it's actually poking out through the clouds like it is right there, you actually get like really strong shadows. That's just nuts. But yeah, having this software actually opens up so I can game anything. I don't have to just do Minecraft now, so if there's any games you'd like me to do, I could do that. I could do World of Warcraft. I could do, I don't know. I'm not sure if Dingo's on or not. It'd be kind of cool to do WoW or Planetary Annihilation maybe, or some other games. Because yeah, this will work with basically any software that's running. So, anyways, I think I'll probably stop the stream there, and then I think I'll see how much time I have before I'm gonna have to deal with people, and then maybe I'll just do some regular streaming from Usoria or something. So, yeah. I'm also gonna take a second here to try and figure out how to turn off my stream.